Hello, everybody. Hello. 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 I shouldn't have the puppet out yet. Hold on. There he goes. Hello. And welcome to stream. My stream. This stream you are meant to click on today. That is the one you're currently watching. And I, as your guardian angel, as you can tell from my wings, am here to tell you that you, good sir, madam, or person in between, have clicked on the right stream today. This is the stream for you, and you should be proud to be here today. Hello, and welcome to stream, everybody. Welcome one, welcome all. Hope your day's been good, hope your week's been good, and if not, you know, as always, hopefully this stream of mine will turn all around for you. I am excited for today. I'm always excited. I got my coffee. I was planning on going to Caribou, we went to Starbucks instead because it was closer. I think Starbucks is alright. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I think Starbucks is alright, but I'll drink it. I'll still have it. It's coffee. I won't say no to someone getting me coffee. It's nice. It's quite nice indeed. But I'm excited. This is an idea that I came up with around 11 last night, I like to think. 11-ish. Sometime close there, I was kind of laying in bed, ready to go to bed. I was laying down, just closed my eyes, and then all of a sudden, just I didn't set up for stream tomorrow. I don't have an idea in mind. What am I gonna do? And so I kind of cobbled together an idea quickly. Like the wings. You get the wings. When war veteran pigs fly. Let's do that. That's a good analogy. And so, like, that's a saying people say when pigs fly. So, let's do war veteran pigs fly. It's like quickly cobbled it together. And speaking of cobbling things together, I was showing up to stream a little bit late. So like all this is like cobbled together really quickly. It's like, gotta set up stream and to make the Twitter posts and everything. Just gotta quickly set it all up and oh god. And so that was my evening. I mean, afternoon, not evening. It's not evening yet. That's been my afternoon so far. But you know what? It's been enjoyable. It's been an enjoyable afternoon nonetheless. Though, since I don't really have much else to say today, not too much else happened, I say we can just get... Oh! Perfect timing. We have an ad break. Ads are running on Twitch. I shall sit atop the ad sign as your guardian angel. And also, hold on. There's a cat backstage who wants to be let out. We should be let outside into space. Oh. Okay. Backstage, the cat has been let outside into space. They're space cats. They live out there. They go out there. It's perfectly fine. It's their natural habitat, you know? It's where they go. It's where they travel to. They like to see the wonders of the world. Yes, indeed. Is that still running? I wasn't paying attention to the time. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I was not paying attention to the length of ads that were running. Could still be running. I don't know. I don't know if Declan's in the chat to let me know if that's are still running. But it might be. I don't know. I think we can safely assume that they're over. I think we'll be okay. Yeah. Oh, nope. Don't mind that. That was the wrong button. So, with that in mind, now that the ads are over, I'm gonna pull out my little puppet here. I almost said like puppeteer. Puppet here. Just a little puppet of mine. And I shall dim the lights in the theater. That is here as well. The lights are being dimmed. Look at that. Wow. Really is something. Yes, indeed. I don't know what accent I'm doing. Also, I'm realizing there's a little triangle, like on the end of my, like, on the left wing here. You're right, my left. But there's a little triangle sticking out there and it's bothering me a little bit, but you know, I can live with that. I'll be fine. I can live with that. So, I was meant to better clap. Yeah, that kind of worked. Let's get into the story, shall we? Let's do it. Ahem. So, this story starts at my house. Like all good stories do, they all start at my house. And I went to a party last night. I was kind of a little dazed, kind of had a headache when I just, is it morning? Already? Okay, hold on, now I get up. So I got up out of bed and was walking around, making myself some coffee. And I brushed my teeth and looked at myself in the mirror and examined my groggy little expression, just tired. I looked at my face and at my outfit that I was wearing and the wings on my back and also I'm sorry, wings? I have wings now? Since when do I have wings? And that was confusing to me because the previous morning, from what I recall, I didn't have any wings. But suddenly, after going to this party, I woke up in my house, and now I have wings. Just like fully grown wings. They aren't unfurling or anything. I don't know if I have full control over them yet, but they are wings. So I can't just do what any reasonable person in the situation would, you know? You wake up in the morning, discover you have wings. I did the most reasonable thing. And that lasted for about 17 more minutes before I ran out of breath and just kind of collapsed onto the floor and fell unconscious, actually. And was later discovered by my good friend, Mr. Neighbor Number 1. I actually never learned his name, but he's just Mr. Neighbor. He came into my house, he saw the door was open, he's like, hey, our veteran pig. He's kind of like patting my face a little bit. All right, wake up. Wings. I have wings. Oh, yeah, I see that. Okay, can you stand? Can you walk? I think you fell. Yeah, I fell. I did fall. Yeah, it happened. I have wings. Why'd you fall? I screamed for like 17 minutes straight. Why'd you scream? Because you had wings. Okay, I get it. All right. Do you know how you got these wings at all? No, they disappeared. I kind of like sat up and stood up next to him and said, I don't know how to deal with wings. I'm a war veteran pig. I don't have, we aren't flight creatures. We don't fly. I mean, look at me. I'm gonna weigh down these wings a ton. Like, look at me. Yeah, pigs aren't meant for flying. No, that's why that analogy exists. When pigs fly, it's meant to be impossible. Okay, calm down. I'm being perfectly calm. No, you're not. Okay, fine, you're right. I'm not, but I have a good reason to freak out. I'm freaking out. Okay, I don't know what to do with wings. Well, I say there are two options right now. And those two options are, well, you could either try and find the person who, gave you these wings and what they have in store, why you have wings in the first place. Yes. Or I could just, try to find a way to live with them. Find a way to live with wings? Yeah, I mean, you could make that analogy true. When pigs fly, you could make it to make it less of a saying about the impossible, just now very rare occasions than something that's actually impossible. You got a good point there. All right, you know what? If I don't like these wings, I'll find the culprit. But until then, I'm going to go find out a way to live with them. Now, what's the easiest way to learn how to live with wings? Mr. Neighbor Number 1. Actually, my name's Hank. What's the easiest way to live with wings, Hank? Well, the simplest way you learn how to live with wings. Can you, move them at all? I tried a little bit, and they moved. They unfurled, and I could flap them a little bit. I'm thinking I'm getting the gist of it. Great. Well, let's head up to the cliff behind your house. I'm sorry, what? The cliff behind your house. You want me to jump off the cliff behind my house? Wasn't that how baby birds learn? Yeah. But I'm not a baby bird. I'm a war veteran pig. I'd rather take it slow. I'm gonna go try and learn from some people who actually have wings and just see if they can help me at all. Are you sure? Jumping out the cliff seems like a good idea. No, I'm good. I could manage. And I kind of walked myself out the door. I hit my wings on the way out. I had to kind of turn sideways to get through the door. But I eventually stepped out of my house and began walking around town to see if anyone else had any wings. And I kind of walked around town and eventually found myself sitting down by the beach with a bunch of seagulls. So it's like, so you're telling me just to wing it? Exactly, just like jump and wing it?
Yeah, bro, all I gotta do is wing it. That's the best trick offer. Right, guys? Yeah, yeah!
Well, listen, fellas, I'm new to this whole wing thing. I mean, I'm a war veteran pig. I don't know if wings are entirely my thing.
Well, there are some creatures that just like glide with their wings, but I believe you can fly with them. That would be pretty cool. Wouldn't it, guys? Wouldn't that be sick? Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I don't know if you guys are much help. I'm trying to seek advice, how to fly. Just jumping doesn't seem like the good option here. I mean, should I get like a running head start or something?
I mean, you could try that. I think that could work as a possibility. You guys think so? Yeah, yeah.
Is that all they say?
Yeah, more or less. It's been a real issue in their lives. It kind of makes them sad. They can't really say anything else. It's like a yeah disorder. We don't understand it. Right, guys? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's quite tragic, but I'm gonna go try and do a bit of running. How about it?
Yeah! Yeah!
Alrighty, here we go. Running head start. Ah! Oh god. Oh jeez. How far did I make it?
Like at least 10 feet, dude.
Uh-huh.
You're really out of shape, man.
Yeah, yeah. Listen, fellas. I don't need you to confirm that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. You really should get that checked out. It's really an issue that you should work on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, running. That's a bad idea. I gotta not run. Gotta get more shape then. It's gonna take more time. And I have these wings now, so, I don't know if running is gonna work for me.
Well, that's what I'm saying, bro. Just jump off a cliff or something.
I don't want to jump off I'm not ready for that.
Well, then just practice flapping your wings, and you'll eventually get the hang of it.
You could have said that from the start.
Oh yeah, I guess I could have. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'll just practice. I'll practice flapping my wings. And so I kind of stood there and kind of just flapped them back and forth. And eventually, some guy approached me. She's like, "Hey, that's some pretty nice wings you got there." "Oh, thank you. They're new. I just got them this morning." Well, you ever think about going flying with those? I mean, yeah, I think so. I hopefully can. That's my hope right now. Well, I mean, man, I'd love to see it if you could. That would be great. Me and a friend would, like, really love to see you go flying with those wings. Because you really see ever, like, a pig fly. Wait a minute. I recognize you. You were at the party, weren't you? No. What do you mean, no? I remember you. I half remember you. I think I had too much apple juice. I think you did. But, you did. Okay, fine, I'll admit. I was at the party and you did have too much apple juice. But you agreed to a bet. A bet, eh? What kind of bet? Well, me and a friend, I told him, well, you don't remember the bet, do you? No, I don't. I think I also had too much apple juice. But you know, he said when pigs fly in response to the bet. And so I approached you and said, hey, I can give you this potion to grow some wings. And you, also having had too much apple juice, you kind of agreed to it. That makes sense. Oh my gosh, that makes sense. I'm remembering it. Oh god, why did I agree to that? Yeah, it surprised me too. Okay. So, do you have a reverse potion? Because, I mean, I'm fine with wings right now, but I can't really get through doorways very well. That's
just turned sideways. Like, just like a little protruding off my back. I have bumped into so many people when I've just like turned around and stuff. I knocked. Listen, I went into a china shop, a little shop, you know, where all those like pottery and stuff, like a little china shop. Yeah, I know the place. Listen, you don't want to walk into one with wings. They're gonna knock everything over. I didn't know the little old ladies could be so terrifying. They chased me out and like 3 blocks away. I was just looking to see if anyone in there knew about wings or anyone who knew had wings. I just want to get rid of these. I want to know how to live with these things or get rid of them. Well, I do have that potion. And the catch is, well, actually, I wasn't going to add a catch, but now that you mention it, gosh, I shouldn't have said anything. No, you shouldn't have. I regret saying that now. Yes, you do. Why are you confirming my own thoughts to make you feel better about the situation? Oh, it's actually very nice of you. Thank you for that. You're welcome. Anyway, I want you to jump off a cliff and learn how to fly so that way I can win this bet with my friend, or just, I guess not a bet, whatever it is, to get whatever I wanted from him. Okay. Got it. So I will learn how to fly, and you will win your thingamabob or whatever it is. Precisely. Okay. We can do this. That's perfectly fine. I don't know. I suppose I don't know if standing here and like flapping my wings repeatedly will help. Yeah, I don't know much, but there's a wing yoga place downtown. There is. Okay, well, yeah, let me go there. And so I walked downtown with the guy, and he introduced me to the lady at the front. It seems this is not his first time dealing with wings. He knows about them. And so the little cardinal at the front kind of let me in. And I stepped inside, and there were several size yoga mats, all of which of various sizes. And then there was like ostriches, big birds, small birds, all kinds of birds in there. Cardinals, chickadees, some turkeys. And they all looked at me and just kind of were a little confused. Just like, why are you here? You're not a bird. Like, I'm here for the wing yoga. That's why I've come. Just here for the wing yoga, okay? It's like, okay. And so we walked into a room and some soothing music played. And I was like, okay, this is a good way to stretch out my wings, make them flexible. And, well, I'm sure I'll do just fine. And I was like, and stretch out your left wing as far as you possibly can. Okay, that's easy to do with. That wasn't so bad. And now with the right wing. Okay, we got that. Okay, my wings are tense. I got tense wings. They aren't very flexible. I guess wings aren't meant to be flexible. It just... Oh, I'm not prepared for this. And now we do both wings together. You know what? I think I'm gonna go get a wing massage first. You guys know any wing massage places? That's not a thing. Oh. Okay, I guess I'll just try doing both wings, stretching them out fully together. Okay. Here we go. Here goes nothing. Sir? Sir, are you doing okay? Perfectly fine. Never been better in my entire life. Yes. This is really a workout. Okay. I'm, how much longer do I have to hold this pose? 2 more minutes. Okay, I'm out. I can't do that. I'm heading out.
But sir, it'll help stretch your wings. I'm just gonna go jump off a cliff. Don't do that. That's you have a lot to live for, sir. No, not because of that, because I want to learn how to fly. Oh, yeah, you definitely should do that before coming into wing yoga. You gotta learn how to fly first. That was part of our second part of the training. If you didn't know how to fly, you wouldn't be able to participate. Great, I'll just go do that. And so I walked out of the place, and the guy kind of walked up and was like, hey, so how'd it go? What was it about a cliff? I think we can just find a nearby one for me to jump off of and try to do this. Okay. Well, there's the one up there on the hill. Yeah, it's right behind my house. Oh, really? Yeah, right up there. Wow. You live pretty close by. Oh, really? Yeah, I live right over there. Oh, at the Blue House. Yeah, at the Blue House. That's a lovely place. Yeah, I really like it. It's nice. All right, let's go. Yeah, we should do that. It's a good idea. And so we went off and up to the hill, and I fluttered my wings a little bit, and just like, okay, this is practice. This is good practice. And there's like a little pond down there, and water's soft. If I land in the water, if I'm not flying well, then I'll be just fine. And so I leaped, and I flapped my wings, and the guy behind me was like, you can do it! And I was like, ah! And I flapped, and it was not working. I was like, I'll just land in the pond. I'll be okay. And a loud smack hit the ground right on the surface of the water. I did a complete belly flop and just laid there. Just face first in the water. I did eventually turn over so I didn't drown. But I just kind of laid there. And my entire front side was just red. I just laid there and just kind of floated. And eventually some fish came up and nibbled at my little toes a little bit and just, like, my little hooves. And eventually went away though. But just like all just kind of floating there. I was surrounded by a couple fish. I just laid there, just complete shock. I was like, did you do it? No. You okay? Not really, but I think I will be. And so I kind of floated off to the shore, got out of the waters, and climbed back up the hill. Okay, first attempt, extreme failure. That was horrible. That was absolutely horrible. Okay, luckily I don't need my front side to be in good condition to fly. I think I'll be okay. Next time I'll just go in. If I don't feel like flying, I'll just go in feet first. Won't do a belly flop. Oh, you did a belly flop into the water? Yeah, it was a bad idea. It's a bad idea. Okay, we'll try this again. So I did a bit of a running start this time to build up momentum. I flapped and I jumped and flapped some more, and I did lift off the ground a little bit, but eventually came crashing back down and just okay. While I was like falling, I was just thinking like, okay, I'm not do a belly flop. I'll just land into the water feet first. It'll probably be deep enough. Now, mind you, this was not like a deep lake. This was a pond. A very shallow pond. I crashed right into the rocks at the bottom. And luckily I have hooves. There's like just part of a nail. Like, but still, that's not pleasant. That hurt. That's all I'll say. And I kind of fell over again. Onto my back, of course. I just fell into the water and began to float once more. And it's just, did you do it? What do you think? Yeah? No! No! Oh. Sorry to hear that. Oh, you're so... Okay, hold on. I'm coming back up there. Yeah, so I kind of climbed up the hill really quickly. Listen, pal. I don't care about this dang bet. I have these wings on my back, and they're starting to drive me a little crazy here. They are massive wings. And you know what? On the way here, they started to molt. I have some wings molting. Ever felt wings molt on your back? It's not nice. It's not a pleasant feeling. I've had new wings come in. This is weird. I don't like it. I thought it would be cool to have wings, but now I'm just hurting myself repeatedly. So just tell me how to fix this. Alright, pal, alright. Maybe we do the bet and we fake it somehow. Just to, you know, get you out of the situation. Yes! Yes, I would prefer that. Thank you. But then suddenly we heard another voice behind us. Hey! Hey, Hank! Hank? Wasn't that the name of my neighbor? Yeah, it's another Hank. Oh, okay. Hank! Your name's Hank as well? Yes, we just confirmed that. Oh, right, sorry, I'm a little slow. I've hurt my front side and my hooves today. I'm not doing so great. Who's this guy? Oh, I'm this war veteran pig. Are you trying to do that thing that I told you to do when I said when pigs fly? Yeah, he is trying to do that thing that you said he couldn't do. Wait, so what happened at the party? Oh, I don't remember. None of us remember what this is all about. Purely the fact that you said when pigs fly, and I agreed to it? I mean, yeah. Yeah, kinda, yeah. Then what is the point of all this? I mean, wouldn't it be just kind of cool to see a pig fly? I mean, that would be cool, but find another pig, a more willing pig, a less large pig, who could actually withstand these wings and won't be weighed down by them more, and can actually fly. Okay? It's becoming an issue, and I am going to live. And like that, I had completely forgotten that we were standing on a cliff. I had entirely just like forgotten. And so I walked straight off the edge and was plummeting towards the ground faster than ever. I wasn't even aiming for the lake. I was nowhere near the lake. And I began to panic. I was freaking out. I didn't know what to do. You know, I was and I quickly flapped my wings as fast as I could. It wasn't working. So I thought back to my yoga practices of the wing yoga. They told me to stretch out my wings as far as possible. I also remembered something else. What I remembered was my own book. The book that I wrote of War Veteran Pig's Guide to Yoga and Falling. When I do yoga poses and to help slow down falling. But now I thought about it. Wing yoga, falling, yoga in general. I stretch out my wings as far as possible. It hurt like heck. But you know what? I eventually got used to it. And I opened my eyes. And you know what? I was gliding. I was gliding. I was never meant to be a flying pig. No, I was only a gliding pig. That is what happened. I just began to soar through the skies. Just, yeah, baby! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about! Look at me go! And it didn't last long. I eventually did crash into a tree and kind of topple down to the ground. But I just kind of laid there laughing. It's, that was awesome. And the two guys ran up to me and just said, "That was fantastic work. You glided across the entire world there." Well, no, it was only like 50 feet. But, you know, I did glide. I glided. I'm a gliding pig at heart. Well, I can give you that potion now if you want. No. I don't want the potion anymore. I decided, you know what? Having wings, it's great. I love having wings. And I just wanted to keep having these wings. You sure? Yeah, I mean, when is a time that
you get to see a war veteran pig glide across the sky. It's awesome. I live on a hill. I can just glide into town. That's like the best feeling ever. Okay, well, if you say so. And so they walked off, kind of happy to just know that I actually did it. I may not have flown, and pigs still may not fly. So that analogy, that saying is still true, that it's impossible for pigs to fly. But now at least pigs can glide. Or at least one of them can. And every day now, there have been rumors in town of like a cryptid of the flying pig man. But you know what? I'm happy. I'm happy to be that flying pig man that lives in a divot on a hill and can soar across the town and to just get myself some bread in the morning. It's quite nice. I like it a lot. The end. Yay! That was fun and perfect timing. Ads had just started up on Twitch's end. Wow. Would you look at that? I did. Yeah, Rachel, I did see that message of yours saying that I live in a divot. I've forgotten about that moment. Thank you for reminding me. Warveteran Pig does live in a divot, but it's a divot on a hill. It's a hill divot. His very own hill divot. Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching this stream of mine here that it was today. Thank you very much. It was very, very fun to be here. And also, as always, if you ever want to submit your own improv story prompts, it's like, what could be as long or short as however you want it to be. You can just put your Twitch or YouTube username there in that Google form that I just placed in both the Twitch and YouTube chats. Or you can be anonymous. You can be completely anonymous. And there's how like 1 sentence, 2 sentence, however long or short you want it to be. And I will take that prompt and make a story out of it. And you will get full credit for that story as well. So feel free to go do that. Go click the link. Do it now. Do it before the stream ends, because it'll end mere moments from now. This is true, because, it's the end of stream, but these are always short, but I don't know what I'm saying. I lost my train of thought. I am perfectly honest. I lost it. So, end off stream as always. We'll be back next week. I don't know, not next week, next Friday. I don't know what we're going to be playing, but we're going to be playing something. But we'll be next Friday with the game. And the following Friday after that is my 1-year anniversary. So I will see what we have planned for that. But in the meantime, I'm flying back out to space. If you're in space, I'll see you there. And if not, then I won't. And I shall see you next time. Oh, bye-bye! Bye-bye!